The whole time I was just eating at her table, just watching TV. I'm like, hey, that's a fucking wingman right there, bro. I was like, you just stuck there? And he's like, you're my fucking ride. Where am I? Welcome back to the FME podcast. Today we have Brandon and myself. For now.
Dun, dun, dun.
What the fuck are we going to talk about? George is in the bathroom. He's just exfoliating himself.
Spicy wings do that to you.
Spicy wings got him. They caught up to him. He wasn't ready for him. Thought he was. But he'll be out in a little bit, hopefully. If we don't hear from him in 20 minutes, we'll go check on him.
Do you have the gas mask for that? Because I'm not prepared to go in like this.
I think I have a hazmat suit in the trunk.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, we might have to gear up. It's like going into war, dude. It's going in like the Resident Evil. Like you have to get the gas mask.
Turn off all the lights, get the night vision.
Yeah,
out.
night vision. We're gonna have to get the. What is it? The human body temperature. The
fucking heat signature one.
The heat signature goggles.
It'd just be one cloud of heat in that room.
The whole room would be lit up like, oh my god. Like, I'm going down. Don't leave a man behind.
Do a dramatic shot of you running in like you're trying to save someone from a fire.
Oh, dude, we'll put some music to it. It'll be fantastic.
Perfect. That can be the intro.
Dude, I've had some nasty, gnarly shits, bro. The best is when you shit at work, though. The best is when you have a nice shit at work where you can just relax.
That's just about the only place I do shit at this point. I want that break.
Oh, fuck yeah. Dude, it's like you get paid to drop the shit on them, you know what I mean?
You gotta go take a 10-minute shit, get paid
$4,
$5, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, dude, fuck yeah, take that. Why not? Some people are like, I gotta clock out from a break, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm like, what?
Fuck off, you're getting paid to do that here.
Hell yeah, dude. Like, what are they gonna do? Tell you no? I bet you there's some places that tell you that you have to clock out for that, though. But I wonder if that's against the law.
That can't be okay. I don't know, I mean, I have no idea. I fucking hope not. They'd get mad at us at my last job if you took too long pooping, though.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
They would monitor it?
No, just like the boss would be like, you've been gone for 10 minutes. Where were you? I'm like, pooping? He's like, well, what took so long? It was a good one.
Like, dude, my bowels are backed up. What do you want, man? Fucking I get busy. What do you think?
I'm here 10 hours a day, you know. I'm not just going to hold it.
Yeah, I eat spicy food. What do you think the fuck happened? The one thing that got me, bro, what always gets me is Chinese food will always go right through me, bro. Always, always, always. I don't know if it's the sauce they use or what, but if it's like teriyaki chicken, bro, I eat the shit and be like, that's it. 10 minutes later, okay, done.
Jesus Christ. I'm on that Chipotle train. Whenever you eat Chipotle, need that bottle of Chipotle.
Oh, fuck yeah, that'll clear you out too. But Chipotle is weird though, because sometimes it'll be good, and then sometimes, depending on who makes it.
Yeah, it's like, it tastes exactly the same, but sometimes
you know it's like, this doesn't taste the way it should, you know what I mean?
Sometimes like half an hour later, like, I can feel it. I can feel it in my stomach.
No, the best is if you can get, like, there's this Chinese place right where we work, and it's called the Queen's Bowl, and you go in there, it's family owned, you know, like little Asian mom, Asian dad, Asian daughter. Asian daughter's not too bad looking either. So I call in one day, it's like 10 minutes before they close, right? And I'm like, hey, can I please make it? Can I still make an order? She's like, oh yeah, no worries, I got you. I'll stay open. I'm like, fuck yeah. So I call her and I go and I pick it up like 9:15, and the daughter's there at the counter, and I thought I was cool. I was like flinging my keys in my finger, like just flinging them. And I walked in and fucking missed my finger, bro. Just flew up and landed like right on the floor on the counter. And then I was like, oh, and she started laughing. And I was like, Jesus Christ, dude. It was just me and her and their mom and dad were in the back cooking. I'm like, you didn't see that. We're fine. We're all good. So then I start talking to her, and then her mom comes up, and then I'm like, hey, you guys are real cool. Thanks for staying open and blah, blah, blah. And she's like, yeah, no worries. Just call us and we'll stay open for you. And I'm like, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, that's good service, bro. That's that family-owned, local town service you get when you go to that place.
That's the kind of confidence I get when I'm drunk. You can tell when I'm really drunk. Oh, man.
I feel a 50-pound lighter, guys.
Woo! How you feeling, man?
Better, bro.
Did the wings tear you up?
Oh, just a bit.
You survived, though.
I did.
We were about to go in there. We were about to have a a suicide mission, man. We're gonna go in there and
Oh,
just
shit, were y'all about to save me or something?
yeah, dude. We're gonna go in there. We're like,
I
hey,
almost passed out myself. I was like, shit, did they start the show? I'm like, god damn.
oh, we started, bro. Santino's gone. We got him in the trunk, and we were like, hey, we gotta save George.
Oh, you're gonna save me. I thought you were gonna throw me in the trunk. I'm like,
No.
oh. I was like, good thing you got Brandon over here, dude. He might have a chance to pick my ass up. He's like, hey, we waited for him to lighten the load.
Yeah.
He's easier to pick up now.
So you were telling us that you had some friends that were on the casting couch.
Ex-girlfriends, yeah.
Yeah.
2 of them.
What was that like? Tell some details
Fucking
about
weird. Dude. So I broke up with this girl. When I dated her, she was a virgin. Super weird about sex. We didn't date that long. I broke up with her like a year later. I was going through, a site or 2.
Yeah.
And right on the front page, I'm like, is that...
No.
Yeah, it is. And I told my friend. And my friend's like, send me the video. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, dude.
I'm on the same boat right now, dude. I'm like, find the link, post it up.
It was super cringy because she was really bad at it.
Oh, she was like a real amateur.
Oh yeah, and she had this. She went on this whole because they kind of do that spiel where he talks to her first, and she kind of talked about how fucked up psychologically she got from like her earlier relationships and with sex and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh shit.
And
you're
she's
like,
talking about
That
you.
was me.
Oh my god. And you were just like, you're welcome,
I mean, hey, she's married now. She did something right, so.
Oh my god.
Well, she got a big paycheck.
I don't know. Do they pay that? Well, that shit gets shot up in Scottsdale. Like,
Yeah, I heard there's a lot of them out
it's
here.
in like one of those random office buildings.
I just know the couch is, meme now.
Yeah.
Definitely
Like
know.
you see the couch,
Yeah,
and
when
you know.
yeah, you know. If they don't know, then they don't know. But yeah, when you see the couch, you know.
what would be funny as fuck, dude, if you like set one of us up on that and you're like, hey Santino, can you go down to this warehouse and pick up this package I ordered? And then they sit him down on the couch. And they start going in and he's just like, wait, what the fuck's going on here?
Oh my god! I mean, if it's in the same place, I can probably get the
Oh
address.
my god, dude, that'd be the best prank ever. Just to see how far it would go.
I still talk to one of them who did it.
Dude, yeah.
Like I'm on good terms with one of them. I gave her so much shit for that. She's
That'd be
just
so
like,
fun,
hey,
dude.
they
If we
paid
set
me.
it up and we'd have like each one of our friends or people that we know go, and we'll see like what's the price they would do it for? Like who would cave in at what dollar amount? Like, hey, I'll offer you 10 grand. Will you do it? And
Like how gay for pay are.
yeah, right.
I mean, this is like fucking broke college kids all doing
I
it
know.
too. So
Yeah.
That's right, Santino. I'll give you $2,500 cash right now. They whip out the cash and they put it on the desk and they're like, "What do you say?"
What was it? Gay for pay?
Yeah,
I don't know if I could put an easy price on that.
and all you gotta do is just suck and take. That's it.
that's too much already.
Like that's unappealing.
No, to you.
Like
Well, hold on.
exactly. That's the whole thing.
I mean, it's
Like,
not like
here,
we're
here,
gonna
have
be
a-
watching it, so you'll be fine. You won't feel embarrassed.
no.
Well, Brian might watch
I'd
it.
watch it.
Doesn't sound appealing. I wouldn't mind.
2,500.
Here's the thing. You're always putting this like, oh, well, if we do some crazy shit, and Santino does. What about you? What's your price?
It depends on how hot the guy is.
I mean, to be fair, that would play a factor.
So I'm saying, like, it depends. Like, if it's
What's you
some
got to
fucking-
look like Ryan Reynolds or something?
yeah,
If
maybe
it was Ryan Reynolds, I'd say like $10 for anybody else.
No, man.
I mean, everyone
cheap
wants to
ass
talk
hoe over
Deadpool,
here.
right?
Talk like Deadpool to me.
Do the Pikachu voice.
Put your chimichanga in.
Yeah. Shit, dude. I don't know. It depends. Like if it's near Christmas time, bro. Shit, man. I might.
You got presents to buy.
Shit,
Yeah.
I got boots to buy and fuck.
Nah, bro, I told you. Walmart, spray paint. You're fucking good.
Have you ever done that? Have you ever bought your wife or somebody that you bought them a present and you was a knockoff, but you didn't tell them? And you ever put it in the box of the the name brand shit, but it's a knockoff and they would never know?
Yep.
Have you?
I've done that with watches. I've done that. Did that with a purse. Totally worked. I mean, I know a guy who knows how to get really good fakes. So my old roommate, I got a watch that I wear all the time. It's a perfect replica of a watch that's really expensive, like 10 grand or something. And the only way you can tell is when you open it up. And it was like $50.
Ooh,
Damn. Is it that one really nice watch?
No, that's a different one.
Okay.
But
damn.
You got a whole watch collection.
I got a few. My roommate used to work at a watch store, and Got another friend who's super into watches, so I just have a few, which I never wear. So.
There's a
Yeah, it's a hassle to wear watches.
there's a website, I think it's called Watch World or something like that, where you can get really legit name brand watches for like Ross prices. Like they're
Man.
super cheap. You know, things that are like 10 grand you get like for $150. You know.
I ain't that bougie, but I do like Citizen watches.
Do you?
Yeah.
I had a Swiss Legend black watch, but it fucking died on me, and then it's just in my drawer.
Oh, no,
I don't really wear jewelry too much, like watches and stuff like that. I never got into it.
I like my Citizen's watch. It was pretty dope because you just take it out in the sun and charge.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's what Citizen's all about. Because their faceplate is like a solar thing.
Oh, okay. So it just soaks up the energy from the
Yeah,
sun.
and just it charges it up. But I don't know. I was young, dumb, and scratched the faceplate on it. And
Ooh.
I misplaced it. Then when I realized what Citizen watch was all about, I'm like, oh, my mom spent quite a grip of money on this.
Yeah.
And I over here like trashed it. I'm like, okay.
Veronica, I got her 2 watches that she wanted really bad. Both Michael Kors watches.
Oh.
Fucking ridiculous. And so, both watches that I got her, she scratched up the bottom of them because she would wear them at work, and where she sits down at her desk, just typing and shit, just going back and forth, she would just scrape it on the desk back and forth all
yeah.
day. So the bottom of it's all scratched the fuck
I
up.
got a watch that I got in Vegas, $3,600, and that's exactly what I did to it. I scratched up
Scratched
the
it all
entire
up?
fucking bottom.
Yep.
I mean, as long as you
Yeah.
don't fuck up the actual watch, it's fine. Those bands are like $20, $30, but still.
Yeah, I don't really wear
Rip.
watches too much.
I don't know. I do want me a G. Was it the S3 or G3, whatever Galaxy watch?
Yeah,
One
like
of
the
them.
smartwatches
Yeah.
seem cool, but like
All the Galaxy ones that look like regular watches,
Yeah.
and then those.
Because you could change the faceplate on the.
Oh, okay.
on the- like you just download a theme,
Mm.
and I'm like, dude, I like those. I'm like, dude, that looks pretty dope.
I don't understand the watches. I don't understand the smart watches. I don't get it.
they're cool.
Like, it's convenient when you get like text messages and stuff. You can just check your
But
watch.
other than
or
that,
if you're trying to like do the Siri shit, but like it's just like an expensive new trend. Like you can get a smartwatch, like you was saying, make it look like a regular. You make it look like a regular analog watch with
Yeah.
any face you want, pretty much.
that's cool.
Like that's cool. Like
But whatever happened to like the Google like the Google glasses? Remember those?
those,
Yeah,
they
they-
didn't work out.
they
very
didn't-
well.
Well, they still have something in the works with
Yeah.
that where they.
Yeah, it's probably like they're still working on the technology or
Well,
something.
because I remember they were talking about like a lot of the problem when the guy had a Google Watch, and he went to the movie theater and they kicked him out because they thought he was trying to record, and he's like, no, I get like mail and shit like that because I know they have another something Google glasses thing where they're trying to get working on still, something like that in that caliber. So I thought that was cool. I'm like, that'd be kind
Yeah.
of neat.
It was a good idea, but then I was like thinking like, what if people are wearing these like when they're driving and
Well,
shit?
like you're not supposed to wear them when you drive.
yeah,
That's
it's
the
almost like
thing.
like a phone. You can't have it on when you're.
I would, if you know, it'd be dope if they make it like, have you seen those cars that have the hologram GPS?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Cool.
Now, if they did that with glasses and you put the GPS where you're going on your phone and it sent it to
That'd be sick.
like, hey, on a few hundred feet, make a right instead of
Right.
looking at your handset.
Right.
Or your phone is just right there, and you gotta like, all right, I'm going over here, and it just sent it to you beyond the
That was kind of
glasses.
the point of them, right? Like to have a bunch of augmented reality, like functionality. Like, oh, there's information stuff just kind of floating out there. Like, or did I misunderstand the whole idea?
No, that's kind of what it is.
Okay,
Just buy a
okay.
Tesla. You get a screen this big in the center of your car.
Yeah.
I saw some funny videos of some guys getting
Yeah,
pulled
just buy
over
a
because
Tesla.
a cop thought that he had a laptop mounted to his dashboard
Right.
because their screen's literally like
Yeah.
this
It's
big.
huge. It's huge.
It's stupid.
I see a lot of those. What are those Waymo cars? Like the white.
Waymo,
Oh
Waymo.
yeah,
yeah.
the electronic ones.
Dude, are they still testing or are those legit cars? Because like
Well, I see.
I see them everywhere, but I don't know if they're.
They're still testing them, but I know they do still take people around. 'Cause
Okay.
They're still like. I
Are
see-
those vans we see every day?
Yeah,
the
That's
white-
because the place is like right next to us, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yep.
Okay.
The testing center, I think, is right. Because I see them everywhere.
It's the building like right across. Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, dude. And it's like that bitch that killed somebody that was on an Uber, like the
Oh.
self-driving Uber.
Yeah.
And she was in there, and the lady just walked out in front of the car, and I don't
It was
know.
dark, dude, and then
That woman like ran into the street.
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, she ran right in front of it. You saw it on the dash cam. I mean, it wasn't. Even if you were driving and she did that, there's no way you would stop and
Some
tell her.
pedestrians are fucking assholes though. Like, I was driving down the road, middle of the road, no crossroads, anywhere near. Here's this guy and his lady just lazily walking. The lady was kind of trying to rush, but the guy, he was just lazily walking. The car in front of me starts honking at him, and the guy, instead of like trying to hurry out of the way, he stops and goes, "What? To the fucking car!" Like trying to
dude.
pick a fight with the goddamn car. I just sped around the situation real quick, but Like,
Some
what
of
the
them, yeah,
fuck?
some of them are
But
dick.
at that time,
Car
though,
could
isn't it
fucking
legal
kill
for him
you.
to,
Yeah.
like, if he decked him because he's jaywalking?
I think the driver would be fine legally.
It depends.
I don't know. Because I think of the guys when they were protesting and they didn't really do anything to the guy that hit one of the protesters blocking the road and just, like, fucking ran him over.
I think it depends. Like, it depends if the pedestrians had the right of way. If the light was, green and they had the right of way.
They weren't
No, they're
in a crosswalk.
jaywalking.
They were just
Oh.
in the middle of the road.
It pretty much comes down to is there malice? Are they intentionally trying to hit you? Like,
Yeah.
If you accidentally hit someone, you're fine. If you see that guy and you're like, what a douche, you just hit him anyways and something happens to him, he'll either sue you or you go to jail for 5 years for manslaughter.
Unless you're an NFL player.
Yeah.
Then,
Yeah.
then you're all right. No big deal.
I mean, you got
Pay
enough.
the family. You're all right.
You got enough money for a fucking
Yeah.
good lawyer. You can get out of almost anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can get out of a DUI in Arizona if you have 19 grand sitting around.
Mm.
Really?
Damn.
That's about how much a lawyer fee costs to
Oh,
do that here.
Oh, lawyers. Oh.
I mean, it's
The
that or
lawyers.
set or like what, like a day in jail, $1,000 fine.
And then get one of those breathalyzers in
Yeah.
your car.
Oh, that
for,
shit
like,
sucks. I had a friend with that.
Yeah,
I
don't look fun.
I had a friend that had that, and he had me blowing his fucking, like, he went to the store, and I was younger, and he's like, here, just drive with me. He's like, but you got to blow into this thing like every 5 minutes or something like that. And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, go. And I'm like, yeah. He's like, you haven't been drinking, right? I'm like, no. All right, let's go.
Oh, Jesus.
And I'm like, really?
I heard that stuff even picks up, like, even alcohol, like, not alcohol, but, like, mouthwash or
Oh yeah,
Ah.
yeah.
mouthwash alcohol and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
like if you just
Yeah.
rinse your mouth out,
Yeah.
the fumes and shit are still in your mouth. So when you blow, it's gonna pick up some trace.
Yeah. I remember someone was telling me they were dropping off their son and they brushed their teeth and they used the mouthwash and then they rang it and it sent an alert.
Yeah.
And then they're like, what the hell? And then they extended their thing
Damn.
forever just because of like another month or something.
Some people, someone told me that they had someone they knew get fucking fucked up on mouthwash. They would drink it.
What the fuck?
Oh, that's a thing, yeah.
Yeah, they would drink it because they didn't have any alcohol. They would just drink the mouthwash.
That's fucked up.
That's the kind of Wisconsin shit I used to hear about.
shit.
Shit.
Wisconsin shit.
That whole thing with the guy having you kind of cover for him.
Yeah.
Someone, when I was very young, had me like pee in a jar for them because they were trying to get drug tested.
Yep.
And they ended up failing, not because of like my pee, because I was like a clean, like
Yeah.
straight edge, like what, 5-year-old, 12-year-old, some shit, like just young. But like they had me pee into like that chemical. There was a jar of like chemical acne stuff. It like supposed to clear up your acne. Like they thought they cleaned it out really good, but probably some residual shit was still in there.
Yeah.
That sounds like an odd story. Here, 12-year-old pee in this
Yeah.
medicated
like-
jar for me.
What uncle
It
did this?
reminded me of that. It's like, oh yeah. this
I
shit
remember
happens.
hearing
Just, like,
stories where you peed and you're like, hey, you're pregnant.
Oh yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, fuck.
Dude, they and I think
How they know.
if I recall, like when they test your piss, like when they send it to the labs, there's such a high volume of piss that gets sent to these labs that they only test what they're looking to test for. Like they don't do like a wide test on everything. They're saying, is there alcohol in there? Yes or no, and that's
Yeah.
it. They won't test you for unless it's court ordered where you're getting tests for marijuana, alcohol, all this other things. But they only test. Okay, is there alcohol in there? Yes or no. And if it comes back yes, they tell you how much. If no, it's no.
I mean, that's how drug tests are for like work. They test for the main super illegal stuff and not
Yeah.
really much else.
Because when I was in high school, the day before class started, me and my buddy were in the parking lot getting fucked up off vodka and Monster, and we were smoking or whatever, and I got fucking wasted, bro. And went to first period, started hitting on my first period teacher, and
Was it a dude?
it was a girl. It was a girl. I think it was a girl. I don't know. But I started hitting on her, right, real like aggressive, because I was fucking wasted, and got sent down to the dean, and the dean's talking to me, and he's like, "You're talking funny." I was like, "You're talking funny? What are you talking about?" And he's like, "Go down to the nurse." So he sends me down to the nurse, and we have a in-campus like cop, right? But this cop was dirty as fuck. Like he was like everyone knew, like, you go talk to this dude, right? He'll work with you. And so he comes down there, right, and he gives me sobriety. He starts giving me sobriety tests. He's like telling me to do the alphabet, holding the pen in front of my eye, flashing his flashlight in my eye and shit. And my dumb ass was like, "No, I just had I drank Vicks and shit before school. I was sick." And
They drank Vicks.
and he's like, "Yeah, we whipped out the breathalyzer, bro." And I blew like a 1.2 or some shit, or like 10 times over the legal limit or whatever the fuck it was. And he's like, "That's not fucking NyQuil, bro. Like that's." He's like, "That's." So my mom comes in and like, "You're gonna have to take him to the hospital. He's gonna have to get fucking blood work done or whatever." And so they fucking do blood work on me, and I was worried that they were gonna tell my mom like there was fucking marijuana and shit in his system. And they come back and they're like, that you have high traces of alcohol. But that was it. That's all they tested for. They didn't test for anything else. And I was like, whew. I was like, I already knew I was fucked with the alcohol, but I was like, I can handle that. I was like, I didn't want the rest of this shit to come out. So I was like, oh, God, thank God. And what's fucked up, I was still drunk in the hospital. And I'm sitting there fucking in the wheelchair deal. I got like on one of the wheelchairs because they had to take me down because I told them that one of my nuts was blue. And so I wanted them to check it out, dude. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. And so like they were wheeling me down and then they bring me back into the room and I'm still in the fucking wheelchair doing wheelies and shit. And my mom's sitting there like, what the fuck's wrong with you? She's like, get the fuck up here, you know? And I'm like, woo! You know? But I was like, thank God. I was so worried they're gonna be like, yeah, there's fucking marijuana in this system, there's alcohol, whatever. But they just said no, there's just high traces of alcohol. So I was like, oh, cool. Fucking blew by that one.
God, we tested this guy at my last job. We had a big jar, like this big as landfill, so like the generic Viagra go missing, like $8,000 worth of meds. Woo! So they drug tested a few people. This guy tested positive for literally everything except for heroin.
Are you serious?
Every single of the regular drug testing shit except for heroin. It was fucked up.
My God.
Should have just done the heroin.
Yeah, at that point, why not?
Yeah, fuck. If you're already there, might as well, dude. Yeah, I've had some fucked up people, man, I've worked with, and like you could tell they're on something. Like I had one dude, I used to work at U-Haul back in the day, and there was this guy that would call everyone boss. He's like, yeah, boss. All right, boss. Gotcha, boss. Yeah, boss. And then he'd be one of the dudes that would call him like a lot dog, like the yard dog. And what it was is somebody that would just be in the yard with all the trucks, working on them and checking on them, cleaning them and all this shit. So this guy would be out there in the middle of July, just out there sweating balls, bro, but he'd be fucking frantic. Like either the sun fried his brains or he was on some meth or something, dude. We'd be coming in and be like, okay, what truck's next, boss? What do you got, boss? Okay, you need this one, boss? Okay, I'm do these three, all right, boss. Like, whoa, dude, relax. And he'd be sweating, but he'd be hyped up, like ready for anything. I'm like, okay, nah, this guy's on something, dude. I was like, oh, you want to share some or what? Well, I gotta get through the shift, bro. What the fuck?
Did he get you the hookup?
No,
Damn.
I was afraid to ask him. I was afraid him to like take something that he got and it'll come the next day like, what's up, boss? What's up, boss? The two of us down there fucking spazzing and shit.
You guys were used and just like, what's up, boss? Hey, boss.
I don't know, I'm just thinking of U-Haul stories and I'm thinking of how much of an instigator you were.
Oh, yeah.
It definitely opens up a new light.
Dude, you have to have fun, bro. You have to have fun.
But there's a difference between like having fun, pounding around, and like, yo, let's get this guy fucking fired. Let's get him fucked up about it.
For the record, I never got anyone fired. Never got anyone
No,
fired.
he's just kind of thinking his girlfriend was banging.
It turned out it was, but at the same time, yeah.
That was just, that was just a little bit of psychological warfare. That's all that was.
Still pretty funny though.
That was a little fun. It was little mind games. Mind games are fun. You have to have fun. If you can look back at places you've worked, is there a coworker that stands out to you more than anyone for any reason? Is there like if you can go back and just look like, okay, that guy comes to mind or that girl comes to mind right off the top?
There's a whole lot of people that come to mind.
Ooh,
yeah, like a lot of good pals and whatnot.
No, not good pals. Like somebody like either that weirded you the fuck out, or was just somebody that you hated working with.
At my current job, I can think of somebody.
Yeah, your current jobs, I can think of several.
We got this weird guy who's like, "Hey, why don't you come to our house for the podcast?" And the podcast,
Talking about
I used to work construction before I started doing pharmacy stuff, and we had a lot of fucking weirdos. Everyone everyone except for me and my friend at our company either did coke or smoked weed constantly on the job. Like we'd get like hour-long breaks all the time just so they could go smoke, which was great for me because I'd just take a fucking break. I don't do whatever the fuck they want to do. But we had this one woman who got hired who was a fucking meth head, and it was really obvious because she'd show up to work every single day. Like she'd show up to work on Monday, super excited, just way too much energy, fuck up everything. Then slowly throughout the week she'd start crashing, and then Friday she'd be like half asleep through her shift, and then every single day she'd come back and she'd be like, "Yeah, I slept for like 2 days straight." And now I'm good again. And I'm like, that's
what the
meth.
Oh,
that's how meth works.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I've actually seen a guy when I used to work at Alcoa, and this guy brought like a crystal. When he brought the crystal meth in the vial like this big, dude.
What the fuck?
And he was like this, putting it like that. He was like, "Dude, you want some? It'll help you get through the night." And I'm looking at him like, "No, dude." I'm like, what the fuck?
Just like, a little bit.
And I looked at him I'm like, "Dude, you know how big that fucking blade is over there? The fucking saw blade was like this big from the ground, dude. I'm like as big as him." Yeah, that dude ended up getting fucked up because he fell asleep on the forklift.
Ooh, yeah. That reminds me of this old coworker he talked about. He went into the tent city for a little bit, and he learned on the inside about crystal meth. Like, yeah, apparently you shake it up and put it in one of those syringes, not like an injection syringe, but like one with like a liquid out.
Mm-hmm.
You shoot it up in your lady's vagina. It makes them super horny or some crazy shit.
Whoa.
And they just want to fuck all day.
In the vagina?
Asshole, I think. Asshole.
Oh, it's probably the ass. Yeah.
Asshole. But
That's just fucking weird.
What the fuck?
Hey, that's the fastest way to get it, though. Think about it.
Rectally.
yeah, like you hear about these people like doing what beer bongs.
Mhm.
The
with their
college
ass.
campus
Yeah.
butt chugging problem. That was like a real health issue that they had to like put signs up for.
Or like on the episode of Shameless where the dude gets a tampon and he soaks it in vodka and he shoves it up his ass.
Yeah, I heard about that too.
Yeah.
Who the fuck comes up with this shit though? Like,
Crazy people.
okay, but it's you see all these dudes do it, and you're like, "Are you gay?"
Uh-huh.
I'm like,
Like,
would you
just
do
admit
it?
it. Just,
Yeah, I know.
You
Would
know,
you-
just
It reminds
would,
me of
would you
that-
get a tampon? Put it up your ass. Should we have a tampon in your ass challenge?
Oh my god.
soaking in Jameson.
It's like that My Strange Addiction bullshit.
Oh,
Like there's
yeah.
that couple,
That's
the
weird.
husband and the wife do coffee enemas like 5 times a day.
Yep.
The fuck?
They'll brew a pot of coffee, like cool it down, and then shove it up their ass like 5 times a day,
5.
and then just squirt it right back out.
Yep. That's it.
And that's so much caffeine straight into your system. It's fucking
That's
disgusting.
amazing.
What the fuck?
You want to do a little coffee enema? Yeah.
I don't
Coffee
want none
animal?
of your guys' crazy shit.
Come on now.
Nah, I'm good.
We'll film it.
We ain't doing. No. Get out of here.
Zoomed in and everything.
Oh, dude, yeah. We'll make it look like Jesus.
Hey, I'll buy a.
This is the end of the FME podcast.
I'll get a Nikon
I
camera,
would
bro.
like to say it's been fun, but dear God, these guys.
Zoom in on that.
Dude, when you go get your enema, or when you go get a
Go get your enema.
when you go get a prostate exam, they can have you take the video home where it shows.
Wait, no shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. You can get the video, bro, where it shows them inserting and then all your insides and shit, and fucking you can watch it on the screen as it's happening.
Oh, I don't want to fucking see that.
You know, I know I've seen them do that, but I'm like, I've never done an enema. I heard it's actually
I haven't
healthy.
done it either.
It's healthy for you though to get it done.
Yeah, it's supposed to clean you out.
Yeah, I'm just not
You know?
into because I seen them. They stick like that giant white tube that goes right up your
Yep.
ass. It's like this long thing like that. Just
It's not that big. We have them at work, you know. They're like this big.
He's like, I've tried them. Not that bad.
no,
I'll clean you out. Yeah.
I'll talk about the ones you go to like a doctor's office.
Oh,
Yeah.
like the super one?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
like it shoots in like this warm, salty water or whatever, like saline. It's like a warm something like
It's like
that.
an alien probe.
Yeah, pretty much. You get
Yeah.
anything pooped up your ass.
Mm.
Oh.
But I know which animal you're talking about. Yeah, it's
We got
the
those
blue,
ones
blue,
at
blue
work,
boxes.
yeah.
They're like yeah.
We sell a shitload of those.
Oh, yeah.
I
What's
think
fucked up
Brian
is, like-
steals all of them.
Like nursing homes have to administer that shit. They don't get paid for that, dude.
I mean, they do get paid.
Yeah, they
Not
get
enough.
paid.
Not enough.
You know how much those med techs make at those AL facilities? $10 an hour. They're the ones who gotta do that dirty shit.
Ooh,
Oh.
I wouldn't do it.
You know, I wouldn't mind doing it to them as long as I don't gotta clean it up.
You wouldn't mind inserting it. You just wouldn't be there for the aftermath.
Nope. I'll be like, you know what? I gotta do this shit. Bend over. I ain't cleaning it though. Like you just going out in the shower.
So their 70-year-old loose rectum squirts it everywhere, and that's your
Yeah.
problem.
Oof.
Oh.
You'll probably get a fucking old freak that would request you to do it. You know what I mean?
Like that one guy, hey, wipe my ass.
Yeah.
Give me that George fella.
Now where's George at?
He does it. Yeah,
He's not in until
right.
tomorrow. I'll hold it. Fuck that, dude.
This is why I wouldn't become a nurse.
No.
No.
If you're like a hospital nurse, you get pretty good money.
Yeah.
Yes,
Like-
I still don't know. I just
A lot of those hospital nurses work, you know, a little bit extra overtime. They make 6 figures a year, man.
Some of them are pretty good looking too. I had a nurse that was out there when I had my daughter, and she came in, bro, like the tightest scrubs I've ever seen on a human. Like she came in skin tight, and I was like, "Oh, that's a nice flower on your." She had like a flower tattoo on her arm. I was like, "That's a nice flower tattoo," and her scrubs were so tight she couldn't even pull it up to like show me. And I was like, "Oh shit, dude!" And Veronica was looking at me, mean mugging me, bro. Like, she was in the bed. She was looking like, "Are you
For real,
serious?"
motherfucker?
She's like, "I just had a fucking kid." Like, and I'm like, just asking about a tattoo, man. What the fuck? So that was like a 2-hour conversation after she left. And the next time she came in the room, I was like, quiet as fuck, dude.
Oh, dude, I've had worse. I went to Castles and Colleges with this girl. We were having a conversation on the way over. I told her that I like Hooters.
Mm-hmm.
because their wings are fucking delicious. I don't care what people say; they're my favorite hot wings. And the service sucks. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
But their hot wings are fucking delicious. So I just told this girl that I was dating for like fucking dating her for like a long time at this point, and I told her that she had like a mental breakdown in the parking lot of where we were going.
What?
And like just started losing her shit for like an hour and how I'm a sexist and all this shit. And I'm like, I like food. Have you met me?
That's pretty good.
I'm like, there's worse places here. What's that like Twin Peaks place where they wear like just a fucking like tiny ass little bra?
Yeah, or
I'm thinking Tilted Kill or something.
They have,
Kill. They have that. They do that too there.
Tilted Kill. Then they had this place that just opened up on Guadalupe in Arizona.
The bikini coffee place.
Bikini
Oh,
coffee
we passed
place.
by that the other day.
Yeah, we just
Oh.
drove past it.
Dude, you guys go?
No.
Oh,
We had other stuff to do. What was it?
wasn't important enough to not go.
We were getting food. That was what it was.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
That's more important.
I want to go in there. I drive by it all the time, and I'm like, damn it.
Where's this at?
It's on Guadalupe in Arizona. It's called like Bikini Bucks or some.
It's like
I know
bikini
they have
coffee
one
or
in
something.
Scottsdale. I didn't know they went.
It's probably like a second location.
But I'm afraid, like, I don't know, like, if the owners and shit, like, know what area they're in. Like, like, I don't know if the
Guadalupe in Arizona
if
has
the
them.
type of people, like, that went to this place are not the same caliber as Scottsdale. Like, you go in there, it's like the downside version, it's like the ghetto version. Like, you go in there and, like, you got bitches with stretch marks and fucking coming out, like,
I
in
think they
leopard
have
print.
a dress code.
No, dude.
Size 5.
Depends on how much you pay them, I guess. I mean, with all these fucking discrimination lawsuits and pro body type everything,
Yeah.
Some of these ladies are losing their shit about that.
I wouldn't mind a thick girl though.
No.
Hey, give me that BBW.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to get Santino.
Santino just wants his big titty goth girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
You got a big titty goth girlfriend?
Ooh.
He wants one.
Why you
Once.
want one?
He had one.
I seen this one over there at the hospital this week. She'll hook you up.
Rock and roll.
Yeah, bro. She wears like a bra that doesn't fit her, and
Ooh.
her boobs just like hang out extra. I'm like,
Ooh, hey, oh, Lord, my
He's
style.
like, you know what? I got a guy for you. Let me give you his number.
They call him Lazy Santino.
I was like, he's real low maintenance. Just show up, make a man out of him, and don't mind us in the room.
I could see us, and we got this right here, like,
Yeah,
Got one of those old like crank cameras.
the fucking boom mic and shit. Oh my god. Santino's like, I don't know about this, guys. Like, it's fine, dude.
No, just have your date. Just have your date.
You guys just film me having a date
Yeah.
night. Fucking wild. Just like, so anyways, Crystal Dark Raven Heaven Feather, what do you do? Wow. I'm trying to think of like a crazy goth name. All right.
You carbs, get that
for
booty.
some reason, I think that's a real one. I'm not even gonna lie.
Someone just like, how does he know me?
Well, like every goth name has like Raven in it, right?
He's like stalker.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck? He's seen my page.
Oh, I was thinking of Ebony Raven Darkness, the auteur of My Immortal, a classic fanfic, which I could have ready for the next one. Maybe we'll review it on
Lord.
the in between. Yo, you know what I'm talking about.
I do, unfortunately.
You guys just went to a dark place, man. I
It's
don't know
like
where
the
we are.
goth Harry Potter and like the she's some crazy.
Weird.
It's
Are we
like a
going to
sec-
Hot Topic or
Yeah,
something?
what's happening?
Hot Topic isn't goth.
What is that, emo? No,
Yeah.
they look girls are goth.
There's hot goth girls at Hot Topic working there.
well,
There's
I was
goth
just
girls.
talking shit.
I
You
went
got-
to GameStop today. There was a goth chick over there.
Was
I
it?
was like, yeah. I was like,
Good to know the goth culture still lives out here. I would have figured they all melted by now because of the fucking sun.
Well,
I you know what I love the most on Facebook? Being we're talking about goth. Is I always tag Santino and those fucking goth dancers.
oh,
Exactly right there. That dude just going wilding out, dude. Fucking Chico pants.
they have one with like Christmas music.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's some great fucking dubs of those videos.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the Thomas the Tank Engine theme song.
Oh my fucking god, dude.
Bum, bum, bum.
It's so funny.
I crack up on the Mexican one, dude, because Mexican music, cumbia is always
Oh
mixed in with that
yeah,
one.
Uh,
And I just think of Santino every time.
yeah. yeah.
Well, Santino used to come into work with fucking like a
Trench coat.
the
Yeah,
Matrix
yeah.
trench coat, dude. I'm like,
It's a good coat.
yeah,
I remember that. I
I had
remember
that
that.
since I was a kid.
You haven't grown since
You were a
then,
tall
huh?
kid.
Well, like 17-ish.
Came out the womb like,
16-ish.
fuck, where's my trench coat?
I just came out like,
It's cold as fuck in here.
yeah?
I remember that, bro. I used to come in with a trench coat, and then you'd have
The crazy hat, yeah.
the crocodile hunter fucker.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow,
They're fucking from Australia
that
and
dude's
shit.
eccentric, bro. I was like, wow.
Yeah, you were definitely a character, and I'm like, oh, look at this guy. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Not
used
that
to wear
I didn't have any other jackets.
or
I didn't need one.
any other colors besides black.
Blackness. Blackness will
I wonder
consume.
what color he's coming into work today. Oh, it's black.
What can I say? I eventually went clothes shopping.
Oh, is that what
It's
happened?
true. It's true. Then they started out branching. You know, became a little bit more social. You know.
I was always social there. Like, just, I worked in a different area. I yelled at Tony a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Tony.
Always one of these.
Damn it, Tony. Threatening
Got a
his life.
catchphrase.
He does. There's always one of these, dude.
I would always try to get him on like the dumbest bullshit too, like Tony, you balding ass motherfucker, just because like I had nothing on him. He'd like I've said this on the podcast before, but like I would have nothing on him.
Mm-hmm.
He would dance circles around me. He's like, I don't know, Santino, that's pretty dumb, and just make me feel like shit. Like, well, yeah, Tony, fuck you.
Santino be at
God damn.
home like thinking of shit to say the next day, like, I'm gonna get him on that.
Yeah,
No,
that
he
probably
probably
would have been a good idea.
I bet you went home. You're like, oh, this is what I should have said.
You get in your car like, fuck you, man. Like, the whole ride home. It's like,
You ever get those times where you're just like
Oh,
going
all the
off
time.
and you're
All
like,
the time.
fuck, man, this would have been awesome if I said this.
You're just like,
Shit.
no, you.
Yeah.
Got it.
all the time. Especially like if my woman do, if we get into an argument or something, bro. And I'd be like, why the fuck did I say that when she said it? Like, I would have been like, I would have won right there. Then I'm like, no. And then you're like, no, but I did say
If
something
you win, you don't
stupid.
win.
No.
Yeah.
I do that all
Fuck
the
that.
time.
I win.
Nobody wins.
I don't give a shit what
Except for
anybody says.
George.
I always win.
George always wins. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I tell
Your wife's
that
probably
now.
just like, whatever.
Yeah, pretty much. My favorite.
Mickey, when you see.
Yeah, when she sees it, she's like, what is this you always win? You ain't getting no dinner. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, fuck.
My favorite line whenever I
When you
argue,
hear this, make sure there's
when I argue with
repercussions.
my wife, though, is I tell her, I'm like, you're so dumb, you don't even know that you're dumb. And then I just stop.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
She says that to you?
No, that's when I came up to her. I'm like, you're so dumb, you don't even know that you're dumb. Tell your wife that. See what she says. Like, just tell Veronica.
Definitely not saying that, dude.
Do it, dude. I dare you. I dare you.
Damn, George, I didn't know you were a piece of
Yeah,
shit.
bro.
Oh, dude. Oh, man. Okay.
Man, oh.
When I
Damn.
worked at that previous job with y'all, there was this one extern there. She was a blonde, and she's like, I remember she was telling me one day, she's like, you're too nice to be working here. You're not like the rest of everybody else. And I'm looking at her like, bitch, you don't know me. and then I would tell my wife, I'm like, yeah, there's this one intern. She just says like I'm the nicest person in the world. Anyway, she ends up quitting. Like she ended up getting hired, and then she quit, and she goes to work in my wife's store, but as one of the bank tellers.
Oh, shit.
And she recognized my wife, and she's like, "Oh my God, you're George's husband." And she's like, "Yeah, do I know you? Yeah." She's like, "Oh, your husband, blah blah. He's such the nicest guy." And she's looking at him. Are you talking about George? He's not nice. I think you got the wrong guy. And I'm like, he's like the biggest asshole ever. And my wife will tell you that I'm an asshole. And it's funny because where I work now, people are like, yeah, George, people need to be like you. You're like, you're nice. You know, I'm like, nah. And I told him a couple times, like, I'm like, yeah, I might have gotten a little soft here, but I'm far from nice. I'm like, you push my buttons, I may break this little barrier that I got of professionalism. And I'm like, but everybody will tell you that I'm an asshole, and I can't be an asshole. I'm like, I am racist. I go, but in a funny, contextual kind of way, not like, hey, I hate these people. I hate everybody. And I go, even Mexicans, I hate, I dislike everybody equally.
Yeah.
But I am seriously not one of the nicest guys. I can't be an asshole. But I find it all fun and games.
But I guess it's like people have to get to know you more.
Yeah.
And they have to, like, once they know you, and they know that they're in when they know that you're an asshole.
Oh yeah.
They're like if you think he's a nice guy, then you're on the outside looking in. He hasn't let you in yet.
It's very select few. I'm like, nah, you get close, but I ain't gonna let you in.
Yeah,
I'm like,
right.
yeah.
You get a little glimpse.
Yeah.
You get a preview.
Yeah.
Some people are too sensitive though.
Yeah, they
Like
are.
nowadays, man.
I've learned that.
People are way sensitive.
Like one of my old oncology place I worked there. Like I said something, and they just looked at me like, I can't believe you said that. I'm looking at him like, really? You're gonna be a bitch about this? Like, well, I'm like, you need to grow up. I'm like, fucking hey, dude.
It can be the smallest thing.
Yeah.
And somebody will like blow it up, and that they just want to feel empowered or entitled to like, oh, you can't say that.
Yeah.
Like just to be the one to tell you can't say something. you know. And we had an incident with a woman, and I mean, this is not a situation where somebody was sensitive, but just somebody thinking that they could say whatever they want in the workplace now, you know, and you can't, especially something that's racist and wrong, you know, in the first place. But
I think I get fired now if I said the shit I used to say.
Dude,
Oh yeah, for sure.
this white woman, she was working and she was talking about Nazis and white power and all this shit, and there was a couple black workers there, and they overheard, and they're like, "What the fuck?" You know, like, and she was pretty much just, I think she was like part of the KKK out here or something, bro.
There's KKK, of course.
She told one of our black coworkers to go look up what 8-8 is, which is that Nazi shit.
Yeah. That
super racist Nazi. You should look it up. It's great. And I'm like, why the fuck would you say that to anyone?
Right.
Like if your personal beliefs are that extreme, keep that outside of the workplace.
Mm-hmm. No, and then even out here in Arizona, bro, there was been a couple instances out, I think up north, where people are spray painting Jew and shit on people's garages and goalposts, and then they're leaving this fucking Nazi flyer on car doors.
Didn't that happen in Gilbert?
Yeah, it was
recently happened in Gilbert.
Yeah, they had and this white thing has like the swastika on it with a skull and bones, and it's like white power, keep the racist. You know, I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
Man?
They're seriously trying to bring it back.
Outside. They just put it on the car windshield.
Yeah,
Jesus.
They walked outside, took a picture of it, sent it to the news, and they're like,
what do they think they're gonna accomplish with that kind of shit? I don't know.
Nowadays, dude, you're not. I mean, I don't even know how the KKK is still around this day and age.
Yeah.
I mean, with all the people,
they're really known in Phoenix, bro. Like
really?
they made themselves well aware. Like they're known. They ain't going nowhere.
God damn it.
Y'all home.
God damn it.
This is our home right now.
Yeah.
Come over here. We're gonna burn y'all ass. Oh, I saw. I didn't watch the video, but I saw the headline. It was like, "What happens when you bring a black guy to KKK?" And it was Red Dead Redemption 2. they had the cowboy carrying a black body over his shoulder, and it was like all these guys in masks and shit. Like, I don't know if that's part of the game or what, but I didn't click on it. But I
haven't touched that game yet.
I watched some.
Great.
I watched some gameplay.
I'll bring you the game to work tomorrow. I think I'm gonna finish it.
All right, for real?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen the gameplay, but I was just like, I feel like there's a lot of stuff to do in the game.
It is.
Like I heard you
It's
could get through the main story, but it's open, it's so huge that you can do a lot.
It's kind of like two halves. The first half is super open, and you can want to like rebuild a town and shit, and do all these missions and side quests. The second half's just kind of like a shootout, where you're just constantly shooting. So the first half of the game was a lot better, but the whole game overall was a lot of fun.
I just think of Red Dead Redemption as just like Grand Theft Auto, just back in the day version, and
that's pretty much what it was.
And
they have this.
I played Grand Theft Auto way too much. I was like, I gotta take a break.
I was watching this the gameplay of Red Dead Redemption, and they had this guy, this part like right in the beginning of the game, where you go drinking with this guy named Lenny, and you're in the bar, right? And he's like, yeah, let's just go have a drink and shit. He's like, just one drink? Yeah, just one drink. And they get to the bar and shit, and next thing you know, bro, like it does like a little montage. And it's like music and shit, and they're just slamming drinks, taking shots. There's the dudes playing piano, they're laughing and shit. Like, it's funny as fuck. And then it cuts to, and then you're the main character, and you're trying to find this guy Lenny. And then everyone has Lenny's face in the bar. And then you go up to him, you're like, Lenny. And then he like flashes, and that's the regular dude. And he's like, what are you talking about, man? Are you all right? And he goes to the next guy. He's like, what the fuck? Where's Lenny? And he goes around to all these people, right? And there's like, dude, how much have you drank? And then he finds Lenny. He's like, Lenny, what the fuck, man? Where'd you go? And then they start slapping each other. And then the montage starts again. And then like they're all fucking get wasted and shit. And then they get into a fight. And then they end up outside the bar getting thrown out and shit. And then they're all yakking and throwing up and shit. And then they end up getting arrested. And then they wake up the next day in jail. And then they're like, what the fuck happened last night? He's like, I don't know. He's like, what'd you do? He's like, you don't want to know. He's like, $18 and you're free. And he's like, oh, fuck. And they pay it. And it was pretty funny, bro. It was like a 3-minute clip of them just getting fucked up, having a night out with the boys having a fun night. It was fun. It was like, yeah, that's pretty cool. I was like, I've had a couple of those nights. You know, not remember what the fuck happened, waking up like, whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Too, you know. Not no more, but back in the day.
Back in the
day, it was fun. Santino, when's your last blackout experience?
I don't know if I've ever had a blackout. I've drinking a lot, but I don't know if I've had a blackout.
Do you want to black out?
Do you want a blackout?
No.
You don't. The hottest girl I've ever been with in my life, I don't remember it.
Really?
Damn.
At all.
Oh.
I remember waking up the next day, kind of my head still fucking hurt, and I looked over, I'm like, how the fuck did this happen?
Were you in Wisconsin?
No, I was here.
Oh.
It's like, I've been trying to get with this girl for months. I went out, checked my credit card bill, I spent $300 on alcohol.
God damn.
On
That's
Halloween
how it
night.
happened, yeah.
And drinks were cheap on Halloween night, so I don't know what the fuck I did.
Jesus.
But
It must have been a gothic chick.
Yep. Hot topic.
I drank a ton and I woke up with this girl in my
$220.
bed and I don't remember any of it. And it's like, why?
What was the interaction when she woke up? Was it awkward? Did you call her an Uber?
Not really awkward. It's just
Make her
kind of like,
breakfast?
oh, you're here.
Huh.
Cool.
Shit.
but
Round 2.
But what
I was
happened?
gonna say
Ding, ding.
round 2. No.
Done that before.
No, I was fucked up in my head. Everything was still fucking spinning. I think I was probably still drunk, like
Probably.
super drunk.
Start drinking again.
Yeah. They said that helps out.
Yeah.
I mean, like a couple drinks helps a hangover. Doesn't help you if you're still drunk.
Just let the good times keep rolling. Fuck it. Yeah, I've had an instance where I woke up the next morning, rolled over, and
Was
around
it a
2 or
dude?
3. No, not that time.
Not that.
it was just a chick. Yeah, it was there was a time where it was the same chick, and I went with her, and we went out and got fucking wasted. Me and my buddy from Chicago was out, so I tried hooking him up with one of her friends, and that didn't happen. So then it was just me and him and her, and then I ended up driving her home, and we get to her house, bro, and my buddy, we stopped at fucking Jack in the Box on the way there because he was hungry, so he got like jalapeno poppers, and he's sitting at the kitchen table of her apartment eating jalapeno poppers and shit, and me and her on the couch, bro, just making out like fucking animals, and he just sit down, look over, he go, he's filming, just stuff in his face, and then we end up going to like her bathroom, bro. She turns the shower on, bro. It's nuts. Like we're just going into it the whole time. I was just eating at her table, just watching TV, and then I'm like, "Damn, that's a fucking wingman right there, bro." I was like, "You just stuck there," and he's like, "You're my fucking ride. Where am I gonna go?" Oh, dude, that was so fun, man. The next day, he sends me a fucking video. He's like, "I know what you did."
That's fucking hilarious.
Oh,
Hey, where's that
man.
video?
Ah, dude, it's still in my email. Look back at it sometimes. Like, I remember when I was young. Oh, fuck. Remember the good old days.
That reminds me on the radio, like, you know, on 98 KUP, the Homebird. They were talking about this one dude here in Gilbert. And I guess he was like 20 years ago. I guess he was like 30 and that girl was like 18 or whatever. And like kind of like a backroom casting thing or something. Or not really one of those, but they did like a sex tape. And then he like several years down the road now, he calls up and is like, "Hey, I have this video. If you don't want me to release the video, you have to have sex with me."
Oh, yeah.
Did you hear?
Damn.
I'm like, what, this motherfucker. I'm like,
Crazy.
What the
So
crazy?
yeah, for real. I was just like, and she's like, whatever. And then he does it. He calls her again, and this time she records it and tells the cops, and the cops go get her. And he's like, "No, there's a misunderstanding." And they're like, "No, we got you recorded." I'm like, rest his ass.
You
I'm
gotta
like,
be careful with that media shit nowadays. Don't even get a hold of your dick pics or whatever the fuck you're doing.
Yeah.
Like, fuck no.
What if
There's-
fucking-
Don't send no nothing.
I mean, it's
Don't
like they
send
say
shit.
the government will, I don't know, they'll keep an eye on whatever you're doing. I'm like, I'm more like, dude, if you want to see me in my boxers or whatever, fucking playing video games and shit, I'm like, you're more than welcome to see me play.
Yeah.
Or like last night, I was playing and I was eating off fucking a nice cheesy roll from Domino's. I don't know if y'all had that shit. That shit was wild. As I was kicking ass in Call of Duty.
It's like a present to yourself. Like, I'm fucking killing it right now. Let me goddamn.
Well, it's funny because that one game that I got like 30 some kills
Yeah.
and like 4 deaths, dude. I was like eating this cheese roll. I'm like, fuck, I died. I'm gonna get you, motherfucker. My buddy up front was like, "Are you fucking eating?" I'm like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "How the fuck are you killing?" So, no, I'm just fucking. I
Give
don't know,
me
dude.
power.
I'm hungry today. I'm just fucking eating. I haven't played the game all week, and I was just kicking ass.
Hell yeah.
Double experience weapons this weekend. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
it's just,
Doing work.
yeah. So PlayStation's gay. They got the Nuketown map early. Assholes.
Mm.
Just
That's why you
gotta
should
own
get on
every
PlayStation,
system,
bro.
man. There's no problems.
Huh?
Just gotta own every system, man.
I know. Well, I do. I have the whatever 550 millionth edition PS4.
Yeah, I just got one like a month ago myself.
Yeah, it looks pretty. It's still in this box. Yeah, I have a PS4. It sits there. It collects dust. Nobody ever plays anyways. I used to have like a bunch of people like, "Hey, dude, let's play PS4." Like I used to have like a group of friends, but then it's like I had a baby, and then it's like, but then I was going on there, and then I'm like, "Hey, where the fuck do you guys go?" "Oh, we're playing Final Fantasy, dude. You know, you got to get on PC." And I'm like,
Final Fantasy.
Hell yeah.
"Well, I like
Game's fucking
fun."
expensive online.
Yeah, dude, it is. I'm like, I wanted to play with them. I bought the game.
14?
Here's the I don't know, the one on PS4 that you can play online with people.
Yeah, 14.
That's
So-
like $15 a month.
Yeah. Okay. See, and that was my biggest gripe. I paid $40 for the game. I bought the game.
Mm-hmm.
It gave me like whatever so many days to play it. Playing it, I got my dude. I named him like a Potemkin from like Guilty Gear. Big ass fucker, like a Hulk. Like I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, I can go fishing. I can go shoot bows. I'm like, this game is fucking badass. You can do so much shit. And then it came to like, do you want to subscribe and pay more? I'm like, no. I'm like, I already bought the game, but I understand though the subscription pays for the servers.
Yeah.
But it's like, dude, there's so much that I can only pay for a game.
Right.
Because when I thought about it at the end of the day, I bought this game for $40, $15 times 12. How much is this game really worth to me?
No.
Then you got expansion and shit.
Yeah, and all the other expansion, I'm like, nah.
Damn, that's crazy.
No,
is that how World of Warcraft works too? They
Exactly.
charge you per month.
Well, they used to. Right now, it's free, right? Isn't it?
They're still charging.
I just know Black Ops has their shit that they charge you, but their shit is stupid though. It's just they did the only thing they got me wanting to buy is a fucking unicorn GKS skin, just because that gun.
Yeah.
I don't know. I rate people with that gun. I throw in the silencers and Dead Silent
Shit.
and Ghost and Engineer, and I put the second gun hole perk whatever, and I'm just running. I'll just be like running, creeping on everybody, just blasting.
Blast.
Yeah, and I just wanted I want the unicorn skin.
Yeah.
But I ain't about to pay no money for it.
Yeah, that's
and that
stupid.
because I'm like, that's all you pay for. I'm like, I see people blow money. Like I saw this streamer. Obviously, he's a streamer. He's got money.
Yeah.
Drop down $200 just to get the 105 tiers.
Jesus.
And I'm like,
Jesus Christ.
dude, $200. I'm like, yeah, he got subscribers, but I don't see nobody wanting to pay $200. I mean, I hear kids play Fortnite. They drop money to get skins. But
Yeah.
I'm like,
That's like the most lucrative game right now, and it's free.
yeah, but my thing is like, who's looking at your skin? I'm like, do you really care about looking at your own skin? I'm
I know.
like, it's a first-person game. You're not even looking at it.
Right,
I'm like,
right.
I don't even care what my character looks like. All I care is about my stats and what my gun looks like to me. So I'm like, who doesn't want to get murked by a unicorn gun?
Right, right.
Come on.
I
That's
don't know, man. I played League of Legends for a couple of years. I had friends who were super into it. And there's a thing you can look up. You can track how much money you spent in the lifetimes you played the game. And like I spent $400 in like 3 years on a game, which is nothing though, because my roommate spent $3,400 in 3 years
Jesus.
Damn.
just on aesthetic stuff.
yeah.
Like you don't have to spend a dime in that game either, but it's
I
making.
mean, you
so
can
much
buy
money.
the characters, right? That's
Yeah.
what you can buy the character.
Yeah,
I did
those
play League of
skins
Legends.
and colors and all the extra shit, but like none of it's necessary. But everyone does it, and I fell victim myself.
Yep.
Like,
Well, I like the character Alistar in there. I liked him, that bull character.
yeah.
It was cool. It just, but yeah, the game is free. But like to get the skins, I'm like, oh, this looks cool. I'm like, well, you guys spent like $5, $10, and all that shit adds up. And I heard they have way more characters. The last time I touched this game was like 6 years ago.
It's like 160.
There's 160
something
characters.
like that, yeah.
God damn,
Jeez.
I'm way out of the loop. But I don't,
Yeah, like
I
6
don't
or
know.
7 years ago,
Yeah.
Tony tried to get me in that game.
Yeah, because I played with him. I
like-
don't know. Yeah, where's that? Howie's Game Shack? You ever?
That
heard?
place just closed.
Yeah, they closed
Yeah.
that one. They used to be in was it East? Was it Mesa or something?
Yeah,
Red Mountain over there.
Mm-hmm.
It used to be over there, and it's crazy because my wife, when we started dating, before we we got married and everything, we actually went over. I think we made stayed there for 20 hours because you could pay a
Damn.
24-hour pass.
Yep.
And we were staying up, and I was like, "Want to go home? Just take a nap, maybe." I was like, "Yeah." We seriously played for 20 hours straight. I was just there.
What's like an arcade or something?
No, it's Xboxes and PCs.
They had like every game that's come out and everything, and the place was really cool. Like any new game, they'd have all the latest consoles, but they didn't update their PCs really.
Yeah.
So
I
every-
imagine
so
it'd be
they
hard
just
to
went
do.
shit.
Yeah.
You know,
Like that should already cost a bunch of money when they open, and
What I thought was pretty cool is they were eventually going to get fiber from Verizon or something like that. And then
yeah.
but now it's all in California only, though. But
Yeah.
that was the last time I ever touched League of Legends, though. It was way
They
back.
just had a WWE just did a ding on that where they had two teams face each other,
Yep.
and they had it at the arena where they play those games.
WWE versus NXT showdown.
Yeah,
League of
WWE
Legends.
NXT, yep.
That was last night.
Yeah,
I watched
yeah.
that at work.
Fuck yeah, see, dude. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, it was fun. I mean, I watched it and I was like, "What the fuck is this game?" And I was like, "Oh, okay." I didn't really understand what the hell was going on, but I was like, "Ah."
It's one of those super easy games once you learn it, so it got really popular. It's starting to die now, I think. But like their last world championship, which they of course do only once a year, I think had like 100 million viewers or something.
Damn.
It's fucking insane.
started going downhill once Donkey left.
We need to do a I like what George was saying. Get everyone in the room.
Game bang, dude.
Game bang.
I'm down.
Yeah.
You guys are down to gangbang? What?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
bro.
Santino, we're gang banging at your house.
Yeah.
Yep.
We talking board games, video games, everything.
Hell yeah.
I'm down.
I'm talking like Xbox. We do PC, Xbox, whatever.
I
think we all have Xboxes.
I got everything, dude. Whatever.
He could play.
The only thing I don't have is the Switch.
That's too bad.
That's the only thing
It's
I
worth
do
it.
have.
Aw. So, we do it. Set up a room. Set up some cameras. Do a
I'm
little
down.
tournament game. Little,
Tournament
I'll bring the
Mario Party.
N64 from Mario Party.
Fuck yeah.
Really rage.
Oh, we'll go old
Bro,
school.
you ever heard of Flashback Games? Any of you guys?
Nah.
Shout out to Flashback Games store here locally.
Which one's
They
that at?
it's on it's in Tempe. I can't give you.
Oh,
I-
the one.
uh,
I know. What
but
you're
anyways,
talking about.
Are you talking Fallout?
No, it's
Okay.
Flashback Games.
Okay.
They get the N64s and they mod it so you can put an HDMI to it.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Cool.
I was like, dude, 007 GoldenEye.
Fuck yeah.
That game looks so bad. I've played it recently, and I'm like, how did I
Have
play
you?
this for years?
Oh, I'd play it,
No,
dude.
dude, it looks horrible. Like
That game is awesome.
no, it looks horrible. You look at the sliding doors, you're just like,
I remember, this was
Welcome
like
to Minecraft.
cutting edge graphics back.
Oh, back in the day, that was fantastic. You're
Yes.
like, oh my god, this is real. This is so real.
Dude, I got like every N64 game. I'll bring it over.
Oh,
Damn.
hey,
that'd be
seriously?
amazing.
Like anything that was decent. Like
Mhm.
I don't have any of the weird obscure shit, but I got a lot of the anything that was popular. I already
And there's
own
4
it.
controllers on there?
Yeah,
I got 4.
So, I've always wanted that neon orange, the see-through orange.
They
and the
make
green.
them now.
Yeah. Well, I've seen you can custom make anything nowadays.
Oh,
like
that's true.
I've always wanted to custom make a Game Boy because you could buy your own case and throw a Raspberry
Yeah.
Pi in there, and then put like whatever thousands all retro games in there. You know, and you can put an LCD panel on those things, dude. So you get like,
Damn.
yeah, it's nice
That'd
on
be
the go.
pretty
Yeah, dude.
Damn.
We can do like Mario Kart, bro. Have like a race tournament.
I own Mario Kart for every single one that came out.
Yeah.
You should do it. It'd be fun.
I haven't played the new deluxe one. I haven't played that.
The
one.
Switch
That
one.
one's fun.
Yeah.
I can bring it, man. Santino's
I
got
have
it
it
too.
here, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, shit.
You
You,
step your
you
game
get
up, get a
8
Switch.
people up on that with 2
Yeah.
switches.
We'll have to figure out how to do game capture and maybe do one of those. Let's become a Let's Play channel.
Well, you have to get one of those cards, like $200 though.
It'd be worth it.
I'll fork it.
It'd be worth it.
Now, I'm not even lying to you guys, dude. Me, I love video games.
Yeah.
So like, if I don't give a fuck if I got cough up some money like that. I told you, dude, I was looking into GoPro, getting y'all a GoPro, like fucking thrown into this podcast. You like
We got.
this
we
is
got
like
one camera.
this is my fun with you guys. I fucking dig
Fuck
this
yeah.
shit. So I'm like, yeah, my dream is to have a big old game bang because just like my dream of like when I get my house, I tell my wife, I'm like, once I pay off all my bills and shit, I'm gonna get rid of these couches.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get 4 gamer chairs. I'm like, I'm not even fucking lying, dude. I'm like, my sister got me a chair, and I love my sister, but she got me a chair that's not made for a big motherfucker like me.
Mm.
I want the Fry's Electronics. They got the XXL, neon orange, black, and they also have a computer desk that the whole entire desk is a fucking mouse pad.
I was just there today. I
Yeah.
saw that.
And they have a black one with neon orange outside, like, and they also have cutouts right there so you can manage your cords and shit.
Are you serious?
It's not even.
Damn,
dude. My
nice.
wife she was gonna buy me the chair.
Oh.
Yeah, that was last year. And my sister stole my wife's idea. Apparently, that's how that happened. Because they asked my wife, "What are you gonna get me?" And my wife knows I love playing my games, but that's one thing is to get 4 because I have a family 4-pack going on.
Mm.
My wife's like, "What?" Like my buddy, one of my other buddies asked me, "What are you gonna do when your kids take your controller?" I'm like, "Nah, bro, that's not gonna happen."
Mm.
I love my own TV. I love my video games. Like my best friend, I love my friend Alfredo to death.
Yeah.
You know, I love him a lot.
He's a good dude.
He knows though. He knows I don't like the split screen. I'm like, I don't like to. I don't like to share. I got my console and I got my TV. I was like, I looked at the store one day. I'm like, here you go, bro. Here's your console. Here's your TV. So he knows that. He takes whatever. Like I have my Xbox One X. He has one of my old Xboxes, and like kid you not, dude. At my house, I got 4 Xboxes there.
Nice.
Damn.
And
Perfect
yeah.
setup.
Yeah, dude, and I got like 6 controllers. But that was one thing I used to have back in the day at my house when Halo 1,
Mhm.
2, and 3 came out. I was at my dad's house. My dad had like a huge 50 DLP, and when I was working, I got me because you know what Daewoo is?
No.
No? Yeah, it used to be a car. Well, they made their own TV. Got a Fry's Electronics. It was like one of their first flat TVs, not the curved big ass. This is one of those
Oh,
huge
yeah.
ass ones. I got that. Fucking hurt my back and shit, but I put that. I got a Ethernet cord and I got like a female or like a male to female connector, extended it, and we did a LAN link right there, and I played a fucking Halo. 4 people over there
Damn.
and over here, and we were just playing. And dude, and I'm telling you, the vibe inside there to
Yeah.
talk shit
Yeah.
from here to here is fucking real. Like when you talk people shit online, it's different.
Yeah.
I tell people that all the time. I'm like, no, dude, you play online, you talk shit. That's just online. Nah, that was lag. The game glitched on me. When if there's a little
Yeah.
little lag right there, and besides, who doesn't like talking shit in front of you? Be like, dude, I just fucked you up. I just shocked you. I'm like, you know, when you get up to you're like, what, bitch?
Yeah.
What now?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
And I get intense when I play games because I'm like, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I would teabag you. When it comes to Halo, you know Halo's teabagging.
Yeah,
And
right.
like, you know when they did the trailer to Halo 4 or whatever, when they came out with the fucking the tall ass fucking robot and shit, like they were teabagging motherfuckers. That's what Halo was coming from. It was like teabag. You just got fucking murked.
Nice.
Teabag. I would teabag somebody and then I would die. I'm like, I guess that's what I get for teabagging, but it was worth it.
Damn. Well, we're out of time on this one. We'll leave it on the teabag.
Teabag.
Yep.
Teabag. Remember that.
Teabag y'all asses.
Remember, George is going to teabag you tonight.
Yeah.
Nobody's
Salty as
safe.
Fuck. Teabagging. 'Cause y'all gonna be salty when you die.
We'll see you next week. Keep the salt out your mouth.